should have changed the title of this. Oh well. Let's see. Let's go through the plan for the day. First of all, let me look at yesterday's plan, looking into today. NASDAQ, look for an SMT short on the smaller time frame, which is funny. I just looked at it, and that's exactly what I was thinking. Where we are in either where the area that we're in right now or above the high that we created, or using time, which is CPI, or the open. ES, there is a large, okay, yeah, so there's a large daily fair value gap below. We already know that. NASDAQ is the area we're in. It's like a 1 hour fair value gap here. Could be taken out easily, but we'll see. We got relative equal highs, bearish flows. Okay, yeah, our RTY 4 hour area of interest. So if you look into here, oh, there's two of them. We've tapped into that and we've respected, you can see the candle bodies both opening there. We don't know if this one will fully respect it or not. We'll see, but it looks like it is so far. I'm actually in a trade right now. But yeah, this was the area that I was looking for, and then if this doesn't hold, then yeah, I would expect it to maybe even come take out these lows. But I think this SMT should hold, unless we do get like a big reversal, which also is what I'm looking for. So that's why it's kind of tricky, because we've got bullish SMT on Russell. Everyone's gone up without him. He's just down here consolidating, accumulating with SMT, whereas the Dow Jones has already delivered that manipulation, and Russell did not. So I'm hoping we should get a six sister. Hoping we get a six sister. Doesn't mean we will. Dude, when did these buy sell buttons appear? What the heck? But yeah, we already had a delivery here, so it is, I feel like there is a headwind, but at the same time, it kind of still agrees with what's happening here. So there's no confirmation for short yet for me to get short in any of these guys. But yeah, on the smaller time frame, we'd look for an SMT, lower lows, and then the consolidation, lower lows, consolidation. Yeah, there's just nothing clear yet. I think these will probably keep going higher. And I'm thinking the juice gets really, RTY gets all of the juice is what I'm thinking for the move. But anyways, flows, still the same thesis here, bearish ES and NASDAQ, bullish looking Russell. Wow, yeah. So there you have it. There's the yesterday's analysis. And today looks exactly the same. We've not broken any lows. Russell broke those relative equal lows. So I'll be watching that. Be watching that, and I'm editing my report card thing. Oh, you know what? I need to put this below. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess that's all I want to do, is adding the grade. Sorry about that. So yeah, I'm just gonna filter through these time frames really quick. So we have CPI today in 45 minutes. Yeah, 50 minutes. Um, but yeah, we've got a down week on Russell where everything is green, which makes sense. We've had that relative low sweep, and now we're sweeping the relative highs. So that's cool. And then we have Russell, which did it much earlier and now holding relative strength, but then chopping. And NASDAQ ES SMT, which got us to move much higher here. Now we've displaced above and we're looking to see if we'll fill this candle here, which I think is very likely. Then yeah, we just got some big gaps here. So it's really hard to short that because you would need a really strong signal and a signal that says now, you know. So, but yeah, other than that, the 4 hour, nothing here on Russell. It's doing that same type of consolidation we did back at the lows before we finally broke out a while ago, a few months ago. YM still very clean displacement above this area. Um, and we have ES at new all-time highs, whereas YM is not. So that is a clear SMT there, but we want to see a lower time frame SMT aligned with that. So what would that look like? That is actually the question for real. So how would that look? So we've got ES at all-time highs. Dow Jones is not. We would want to see maybe ES take out this high here, and then maybe a weakness in the Dow, and then even some sort of really smaller, like 1 minute SMT2 with the Dow too. So we want to show that they're selling QQQ or NASDAQ, whatever, um, while these are like basically being manipulated above their highs, sort of a thing. So we'll see how that happens. I'll have to get in on like my swing account or something, but it's gonna be pretty crazy with CPI, so I doubt I'll even be able to catch that sort of a move. So we'll see. Um, this high, this high. So just seems like we may need like a deeper move up above the highs. So, and if that happens, maybe NASDAQ just gets up above to this area, which seems like it'd want to break above that. And then we'd possibly get a reversal maybe. But the problem is the flow has been bearish pretty much all week, and we just like went way higher. So pretty contradictive right now. So we got to be wary of that. That's why I'm long Russell. I gave a setup there, and yeah, we'll obviously see if that plays out or not. But After a big move like that, it's kind of hard to trade like shorter time frames. You have to really zoom in. And then on top of that, we have CPI. So it's like, it's really hard to trade that. So I might actually just have to wait till the open, see what happens during CPI. Um, but I am already in a trade, so it's kind of taking that mental capital right now. So I'm gonna just focus on that. Um, VIX is still up in the 20s, still holding that gap. Maybe what we do is we fill that gap, and then maybe that's what gives us that next juice higher for the reversal on indices, and continue move down for sustained higher highs or something. But we'll see. I have no idea. It's just we still have a high VIX, so it seems like we could get something. But and it made relative equal highs, so like could totally just take that out and give us the bottom or whatever. Also, I should probably go through all these in their regular trading hours. But yeah, SPY breaking out, QQQ basically at the previous high, needs to probably go a little higher, could form relative equal highs here. Dow Jones, basically the same as this futures chart. IWM still consolidating there. Um, okay, what else? SPX, yep, there we go. SPX is way above its high now. We go to 1 hour chart. Yeah, so we're just, yeah, just holding that. Oh, whoops, that's what we're gonna do. So there will be a gap at the open, whoops. But there are no interesting gaps there. We do have this gap down here, which is interesting spot, an interesting spot. So yeah, there is a gap down here on ES. So that's something we definitely need to mark out. It was traded into a bit right there. So I'm actually going to move that to there. We'll just leave that there now. NASDAQ has a similar gap there. Basically the new week opening gap, right? No, weird. Aligned with it. That's cool. Um, all right. Russell. Oh, should have checked this bad boy out. So yeah, we filled that gap already. Nothing, nothing here though. We do have these relative equal highs. I think what might happen is CPI sends this like 3% or whatever, however much that is going to be. 2.5%. I think this can really go, but it's not something I'm gonna hold on for. Yeah, no regular trading hour gaps there. We've already filled it. That's the thing that I missed yesterday. We do have somewhat relative equal highs up here, so I think we could easily come up into this order block. Maybe tag this new week opening gap. We'll see. And that's about it. Yeah, yeah. Cool. But for my trade idea, it was the my playbook setup, kind of a pattern that I see, but it's also a pattern that aligns with price, action, and like timing and all that stuff. So it's not just a pattern. But yeah, there was a fair value gobble inside of this wick, and then they manufactured these equal lows while I saw that, and I was like, okay, that's super obvious. So they were totally manufacturing these lows for the accumulation. And so now you can see that it's reacting really well to that. So we just took out London high. We've got relative equal lows in here, which we did kind of tag a bit into. But I would think we probably at least take out Asia session. So at the minimum, doesn't mean we need to, but yeah. So yeah, that's that trade idea. DXY, whoa, grinding higher after barely taking out the consolidation low here and holding the range low. So kind of weird, but yeah, all the selling took place into anticipation of the cuts, and now that we got a cut, we're rallying. All right, now any of this stuff is just a distraction. Just gonna take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin holding this low. Nice. Ethereum, everything's starting to hold up in here. Cool. All right, well, yeah, that's basically it. I'm still looking for a short, but it is a little tricky trying to short an all-time high here, so not gonna get too crazy with that until we get something really obvious, like I said. So yeah, with that,